guys, welcome. Today I wanted to show you guys how you can deploy Next.js project on Ploi. Ploi is a platform that I've used for server management, and it gives you a lot of features, and it's pretty affordable. I really like the product, so I wanted to show you how you can deploy it because I didn't find anything online that was super helpful. And this is the way I set up the project in Ploi. So let's go through it. So the first thing we're gonna do is create our project, right? So I'm just gonna create our project, and just gonna go through the motions of the building of it. Just gonna move my project also to the root rather than having it in that folder. So anyways, if you guys want to check out Ploi, it's a really great product. I really like it. So now that now that we have the project set up, I'm gonna move it to my root, and let's just deploy this, right? Let's make sure that this is working on our local environment, which it shouldn't be an issue. Okay, so everything looks good. It seems to be running and everything. So the next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna set up the project on Ploi. And what I'm gonna do is I already have a subdomain set up for this, and I'm gonna add this to the site. And while that's doing, I'm also gonna push this to the Git repo. Okay, so now we have the project, and within the project we can install a repository. I had to install the node section. So you have to go to settings, and I'm gonna change the project type to Node.js. I'm gonna save it. Okay, and I'm gonna go to general again, and now I'm gonna install from the repo. Right, I'm gonna do that repo that I just pushed to. And I'm gonna install the repository. So after we install this repo, we're just gonna modify our deployment script. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put npm install and npm run build. Okay, and I'm gonna save this. I'm also gonna start our node server. I'm gonna spawn it. Okay, and I'm gonna go to general. I'm gonna deploy now. So this essentially we shouldn't have anything being seen there, right? But essentially we're striving to get our local host to say this, right? So now I'm gonna deploy. And this is really cool, right? It tells you all the server logs of what's happening when it's deploying. You connect your Git to it, and it pulls from your Git repository. You can use GitLab. A bunch of different stuff that you can use. I've used this for PHP for Laravel a lot, and it just works great. All right. Sounds good. So now we can visit our project. We might need to respawn this Node.js, restart process. And let's also change our nginx to host that template. And there we go. So after you do that, you should all be good to pull from the repo and update your staging server, production server through Ploi. So if you have any questions, leave it in the comments of this video. And I'm hoping this helped you guys out setting up your project with Next.js or any React in Ploi.